Hi everyone, it's B and welcome back to a new skincare video. For today, I will be sharing my honest reviews on some of the skincare products that I have used this 2024. So I have a couple of oil cleansers, toners, moisturizers, serums, and sunscreens. Now before we get into the video, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Please always remember that you and we both have different skin. Number two, as cliche as it may sound, what might work for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So for example, there is a product that has worked okay with me and it didn't work for you. It doesn't mean that I'm sharing a fake review. And just because a product is working for you but it's not working for me, I definitely cannot invalidate your experience to that product, because again, at the end of the day, we all have different skin, and it really just depends kung yung skin natin is hiyang dun sa product na yun. Sometimes even if we have the same skin type and if we use the same product, minsan hindi magiging okay sa inyo and then magiging okay sa akin. It's because syempre nandun din yung environmental factors and yung lifestyle din natin. It all comes into play. So yun lang, please take this review with a grain of salt. This is entirely based on my own experience, and these are all the products that I have definitely used on my skin. And without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with oil cleansers. The first one that I have here is the Dr.Althea Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm. Now, this cleansing balm went viral on social media because of the packaging. Kasi you literally just need to twist the top and lalabas na yung cleansing balm dito. So it is very hygienic, and kapag nagta-travel kayo, hindi siya messing dalhin. So essentially, para siyang sharpener but in cleansing balm form. However, is this a cleansing balm that I would use on a daily basis? I don't think so. Ito yung first cleansing balm na nagamit ko na parang feeling ko a little does not go a long way. I feel like I had to use a lot of product to make sure na makover yung entire face ko. Number two, I feel like the content is not as much as I expected, because naubos ko to in like just less than a month. And number three, meron siyang weird smell. It almost smells like gas. So definitely not something that I enjoy using, and not something that I would use again. Okay, next, this is the Skin 104 Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil. This is one of my favorite cleansing oils kasi it's really good if you have acne prone and sensitive skin. So if you are experiencing a broken skin barrier, this is one of those cleansing oils that you can use. It doesn't have any scent. Wala siyang amoy kapag ginagamit ko siya on the face. And I only use like 2 pumps to remove any makeup or sunscreen on my skin. Perfect talaga siya for everyday use. Next oil cleanser that I have, ito, I'm just about to empty it. This is the Mixsoon Bean Cleansing Oil. This is okay. It's a good everyday sunscreen makeup remover. I feel like there's nothing very special to it. Okay lang siya. Pero yung scent niya, if you have a sensitive nose, grabe yung fragrance niya. Medyo matapang siya for me, but obviously I don't want this cleansing oil to go to waste. So, ginagamit ko na lang siya every day. Ito, you just need about like 2 pumps as well to cleanse your entire face. While using this, wala naman ako na-experience na any breakouts whatsoever. I feel like this is just your basic everyday cleansing oil. And last but not the least, and I have to say that this is my top favorite cleansing oil. This is the Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil. This is so good if you experience sebaceous filaments, or kung meron kayo yung para mga whiteheads or acne-prone skin and sensitive skin. The consistency is quite thick, so you would need like a pump and a half to work on your entire face. But it is so good because pati yung mga hard sebum natatanggal niya. This is really chef's kiss. Sobrang ganda ng cleansing oil na to. It's unscented, so if you have a sensitive nose, ayaw niyo yung may amoy, this is really good. If you have sensitive, dry skin, oily skin, any skin type, I would highly recommend this cleansing oil. Super good. Next of products that we have are toners. So the first one is the Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. And again, I super duper love this also. I think yung black rice line ng Haruharu is one of my favorite lines ever kasi it's very soothing on the skin. Ako pa naman kasi I'm acne prone and I have super duper sensitive skin, and etong toner and yung cleansing oil really helped with my cystic acne para hindi siya ma-inflame. So if you have dry skin, dehydrated skin, acne prone, and if you have sensitive skin, sobrang okay na itong toner ito. This is one of my favorite toners that I've used this year as well. Next we have Celimax Heartleaf BHA Peeling Pad. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the brand Celimax, but I've used a lot of their products, I think since 2017. They're one of those no-fail brands na nagamit ko. Ang dami ko na nagamit from their line, yung Noni line nila, yung Barrier line nila. All of them are really good. They're very gentle on the skin. And itong si BHA Peeling Pad, when I was in the Philippines for a vacation, grabe yung breakout ko pagdating ko ng Pilipinas. And this was the only toner that really helped control my cystic acne. This is very gentle and pwede siyang gamitin day and night. But of course, because BHA peeling pad siya, it is highly recommended that you use a lot of soothing ingredients with it, and also, of course, sunscreen. This is, I think, the second or third time that I've used this specific toner pad, and I really would highly recommend it, especially if you're dealing with cystic acne and you're looking for something gentle to exfoliate your skin without causing more abrasiveness or harm to your cystic acne. Okay, next is, pagpasensyahan nyo na, tinanggal ko na yung sticker netong toner pad na to, but this is actually the Skinfood Carotene toner pad, and ginawa ko na siyang lagayan ng mga hair ties ko, yung Sanrio hair ties. So I completely forgot to keep it aside the moment that I emptied it. Ni-reuse ko na siya kasi ang ganda nung packaging. But yes, one of the reasons why I love this toner as well is because yung toner pad niya can actually be split into two. So sobrang tipid niyang gamitin. And also because it's carotene, the ingredient itself is so good if you have acne-prone skin. It's very gentle on the skin, and it also provides a lot of moisture. So if you have oily and dehydrated and acne-prone and sensitive skin, highly recommend these toner pads as well. Another one from Skinfood is, this is also yung carotene nila na daily sheet mask. So merong 30 sheet masks dito. Nakita nyo, ang ganda kasi ng mga packaging nila. So tinanggal ko na yung sticker, and then ginawa ko na siyang lagayan ng mga earphones, wires, etc. So ayan. Okay din tong daily 5-minute sheet mask nila. There was a time, I think it was during the summer, na sobrang grabe yung dehydration ng skin ko. To a point na talagang nasira yung skin barrier ko, which is why I got a lot of cystic acne here and here on my cheek. And this is one of the masks that really helped me. I used to use this every morning and every evening right after washing my face. Kasi talagang nakaka-help siya na maka-absorb din ng mga serums na ginagamit ko after using this mask. So, for this mask, highly recommend if you have dehydrated, irritated, or a broken skin barrier. And finally, we have the Mixsoon Soondy Centella Asiatica Essence. Ayan, meron pa akong konti na natitira pero malapit na din siyang maubos. If you are getting acne and that acne is turning into a red spot, tapos sobrang tagal niyang mawala, you might have PIE or post-inflammatory erythema. So ako, every time I get acne, ganun yung nangyayari sa skin ko. Even if I don't pick on it, touch it, talagang it leaves a red mark, and that red mark can actually last for like, I don't know, 6 months to a year. And Centella Asiatica lang yung nakakatulong sa mga red spots ko. So, a very quick way to explain what PIE is. May broken capillaries underneath the area where your acne emerged from. So, kahit na wala na siya, it turns red kasi parang inflamed pa din yung underneath ng skin. So, if that area is inflamed, obviously, you want to use products that are very soothing and very cooling for your skin. And this is where it comes in. Obviously, I cannot give credit to just this toner. Gumagamit din ako ng mga skincare that are very soothing. But definitely, ito yung isa sa mga ginagamit ko para ma-manage yung PIE ko. This is very hydrating. The last few months, nung nag-transition yung weather into winter, grabe, sobra yung dryness ng skin ko. Lalo na dito, talagang nagpipil siya. And this is one of those toners that really help alleviate yung redness and yung peeling and stinging and irritation on my skin. Now, let's move on to serums and ampoules. So, the next one that I have here is the very famous Mixsoon Bean Essence. Grabe tong nag-viral sa social media because this was dubbed as the alternative to the snail mucin. If you search for snail mucin, you'll see that snail mucin actually gives you glass skin. But here's the thing, not everyone is compatible with snail mucin because if you deal with fungal acne, then it is not recommended to use snail mucin. So, ito yung alternative na in-release ng Mixsoon. There was a lot of hype regarding this product, but unfortunately, it's not for my skin. Ginagamit nga din nila to exfoliate the dead skin cells. Parang you have to put product on your face, tapos pag nirub mo, makikita mo talaga yung mga dead skin cells on your fingertips. But it just does not work for me. They said it's also like a great hydrating product. When I applied this product on top of my skin, I felt like there's this thin film on my skin that just won't get absorbed. But as you can see, it's empty because hindi ako yung gumamit nito. Si Jing yung gumamit ng serum na to. She has dry skin and she actually really likes it because sa sobrang dry ng skin niya, her skin actually absorbs this product. So, she really enjoyed using this product. She's on her second bottle. This is what she's using for her dry skin. Her skin just like slurps it all up. So, yan. Ako, it's not for me. It's not for my oily, acne-prone, and sensitive skin. It's for her very dry and sensitive skin.
True story, bro.
Yeah, see? True story though. Okay, the next one that we have here is the Celimax Dual Barrier Boosting Serum. So, you might see that this is for sensitive and dry skin, but I kid you not, ginamit ko to when I was struggling with my skin barrier. You might be wondering why I always have a broken skin barrier because I have this bad habit of like trying so many products when I'm so excited, especially mga exfoliating products. I feel like my skin has gotten used to this exfoliating product, so I move on to the next one and I apply it again, and I completely underestimate my skin. So, ayan, this is also one of the serums that really helped restore my skin barrier. If you have oily skin, tapos broken yung skin barrier nyo, you can use this in moderation. Pakonti-konti lang yung application nyo. But if you have very dry and sensitive skin, highly recommend. Ito din, ginamit din to ni Jing na serum, and she also super duper enjoyed it. Yung dry skin niya, sobrang in love nito sa serum na to. Next one that we have is the Axis Y Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. Now, this is one of those very famous serums as well. I'm sure you guys have seen this around social media, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And it actually does live up to the hype. It is very effective if you have dark spots or unevenness on your skin. But I cannot say that one tube is enough. You would have to use about 2 of these to actually see the effects. But in terms of effectiveness, super duper okay siya. Again, it's good for acne prone and sensitive skin. The next one that we have is the Dr.Althea Vitamin C Boosting Serum. And if you're someone who's new to using vitamin C's, I definitely recommend this kasi very gentle siya on the skin. Okay siya to build up your tolerance on acids. Pero in terms of seeing the results na nakakatanggal siya ng dark spots or nakaka-brighten siya ng skin, medyo hindi ko nakita yon on my face. I think maybe because this is a milder version and my skin is just used to a stronger version of vitamin C. For example, si Jumiso, meron siyang vitamin C na ascorbic acid. Mas mataas siya eh. It's really good for dark spots, getting rid of dark spots, and that is the vitamin C that my skin is used to. So kapag medyo lower yung potency niya or medyo mas mild, hindi ko masyado nakikitaan ng effects. So if you're someone who wants to get into acids and you want to try something to brighten your skin and you want to build your tolerance to it, I highly recommend this vitamin C. It's a good product to start with. Now let's move on to the moisturizers. The first one that we have here is the Skin&LAB Barrierderm Relief Balm. This particular product is very thick. Like, the consistency is almost like Vaseline. And if you have a broken skin barrier, this is one of the products that you can use on your skin. You're supposed to apply this at the end of your skincare routine on top of your moisturizer. If you have very dry skin, your skin will benefit from this. If you have oily skin and gagamit kayo ng mga ganitong thick moisturizer, make sure na pakonti-konti lang yung lagay nyo. Kasi kapag sumobra naman yung nilagay nyo sa skin ninyo, yun yung parang nagkakaroon kayo ng maliliit na pimple. It looks like milia, pero hindi siya talaga milia. Ibig sabihin lang no, na overhydrate yung skin ninyo and nagkakaroon ng extra trapped oils underneath the skin. Or if you have oily skin and then for example, you have like dry patches on some parts of your face, you can simply use this as spot treatment, ganon. Next moisturizer that we have, this is the Heveblue Milk Rice Liposome Shot White Cream. For my oily, acne-prone, and sensitive skin girlies, a very good everyday moisturizer. It is very lightweight kasi rice yung isa sa mga pinaka-main ingredients niya. So you can use this in the morning and in the evening and it just feels super duper refreshing on the skin. Nakaka-hydrate siya in a way na hindi oily or greasy sa skin ninyo. And just an overall great everyday moisturizer. It has a gel consistency, so super duper lightweight siya and a very little goes a long way. Then we have another Celimax product. This is their Dual Barrier Skin Wearable Cream. A moisturizer that has a slightly thicker consistency, but really good if you have sensitive and acne-prone skin. Again, I'm sure you saw it's good for sensitive and dry skin. Ginamit din to ni Jing. We were both using it at the same time, and as someone who has oily skin, this also really worked so well. I think because most of the time I've been dealing with a broken skin barrier. So even though oily yung skin ko, pero broken yung skin barrier ko, obviously it's very important for me to use products that will repair or help repair the skin barrier, and this is one of those products that were really good. As I mentioned earlier, Celimax is one of those products na parang no-fail brand siya talaga. Ang dami ko nang nagamit from their brand and all of them are super duper good, and it's because of how they formulate their products. It's really made to be gentle on all skin types. So nung ginagamit ko to, I didn't experience any breakouts or clogged pores whatsoever. All I experienced was the healing of my skin. Nakaka-help siya sa yung mga areas na nagpipeel around my mouth area, especially. Nakaka-help siya sa stinging, nakaka-relieve siya, and nakaka-soothe siya ng redness and irritation. And last but not the least, this is also a very viral moisturizer. This is the Dr.Althea 345 Relief Cream. I love this. I super duper love this. Especially on my cystic acne. Syempre, pag may cystic acne ka, diba, sobrang inflamed yan. So, instead of like applying acid on top of it to aggravate it even more, what you want to do is actually apply something soothing para mawala yung inflammation. And eto, I really love this moisturizer. It is so good. Kaya lang, I have to say that the packaging is not the best. I wish they changed the packaging because I feel like I can get a lot more product here, but I can no longer squeeze them to the best of my abilities because of the packaging. So, ayan, I really hope that they change the packaging because Sobrang ganda ng moisturizer na to. It is a little bit on the thicker side. So obviously, if you have oily and acne-prone skin, you have to use a very thin layer or little at a time. Pero ako, when I was using this, even though I have oily and acne-prone skin, I use this in the morning and in the evening, and it's just so good. Next, we have some sunscreen products. The first one that we have is the TOCOBO Cica Complex Cica Calming Sun Serum SPF 50+ PA+++++. And I absolutely love this sunscreen. Yung original nila na sunscreen, which is yung kulay blue, that's also really good for the skin, but this one is even better, and I have to say it's because of the Cica ingredient. So, yung sunscreen niya, it has a gel consistency, it has a light green tint, and if you're someone who experiences redness on the face, yung green tint niya is nakakatulong para ma-neutralize yung redness on your face. Not to mention, when you apply this on your face, it has a cooling effect. Malamig siya. So, kung, di ba kapag sensitive and irritated yung skin nyo, mararamdaman nyo parang mainit yung skin nyo. And ito, grabe, sobrang cooling niya on the skin. So, during the peak of summer, I was using this sunscreen every single day because sobrang nakaka-refresh talaga siyang gamitin. And if you live in a place with a hot climate or humidity, definitely approved to use during those seasons because it's super soothing, it's comfortable, hindi siya sticky on the face, especially if you have acne prone and oily skin. Super duper okay siya. Next one, we have the Axis Y Complete No Stress Physical Sunscreen. So kung napansin nyo, kapag naka-tube siya na ganito, talagang ginugupit ko so that I can get the most out of the sunscreen. But this is also a very good sunscreen if you have very sensitive skin. The consistency of this sunscreen is a little bit on the thicker side, but super duper manageable naman siyang gamitin. It does have a very slight white cast, but with proper blending, it goes away. Pero kung yung skin nyo to the point of mahapdi na or laging irritated or sensitive, this is a really good sunscreen for you guys to use every day. Lalo na if you're just at home and you know you're just going to work in front of your laptop or a computer, or if you're at home and the windows are open, this is a great sunscreen that you can use on a daily basis. The next one I have here is the Anua Heartleaf Silky Moisture Sun Cream. Again, it has SPF 50 PA4+, and again, as usual, I cut them in half so that I can get all of the products in here. This is also a very good sunscreen that you can use every single day. As an acne-prone and oily skin girly, I absolutely enjoyed using this. Again, it has a gel consistency, no white cast, sobrang daling i-spread sa skin. It also acts as a good primer before your makeup. So, ang ganda ng finish niya. It has a glowy effect, making your skin look super duper healthy. Next, we have the Arcadia Beauty Hybrid Sunscreen Tone Up Sun Serum Cushion SPF 50 PA4+, and I am in the shade number 2. So if you guys didn't know yet, Arcadia Beauty is a local brand. It is owned by Anna, who is a YouTuber and creator in the Philippines. And I think nirelease nito last year. And then I got it this year in Feb, nung nagbakasyon kami sa Pinas. And the moment that I tried this on, I loved it instantly. I'll post a video of me trying it on for the first time, and you guys can see that it really covered up my dark spots. And also, yung effect niya on my skin, it's like skin but better. Ganun siya. However, I only have one caveat with this product, and that is they only have 2 shades. So shade 1 is lighter, and then shade 2 is obviously a much darker version. But unfortunately, that shade is not a shade match for my skin. I have a cool olive undertone. So, ito kapag ina-apply ko, itong si shade number 2, medyo warm siya. So, my skin does look a little bit orange. During the summer, I kept using this because medyo may tan pa ng konti. Pero now, I'm not able to use it because yun nga, medyo it makes my face look a little bit orange. Now, this year, I know that she released a lot of her blushes. Nag-release din siya ng lip tints niya, but I really hope that they can expand the shade range of this cushion. because I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, I think, na if I'm going to use like one base my entire life, I guess I would use this one. I would get rid of all my foundations, all of my BB creams, and I would just use this one kasi sobrang ganda ng formula niya on my skin. So I hope that they take the time to expand the shade range because this really has a lot of potential, and I really loved using this tinted sun serum. Finally, last but not the least, on my sunscreen empties, this is the Abib Airy Sunstick Smoothing Bar with SPF 50+, water resistant for 80 minutes. I love this sunstick as well because you can actually use this sunstick on top of your makeup with barely any movement on your base. And number 2, if you're working out or if you're sweating or if you're swimming, this is good for reapplication kasi it's water resistant for 80 minutes. Number 3, just a disclaimer, when I do my skincare, I don't use this as my main sunscreen. I only use this for reapplication purposes. I think this is probably like my 3rd or my 4th Abib sunstick na empty ko. Yan. Talagang I really scrape it all because that's how good this sunstick is. It's so good that I actually have one here right now as well. Pero medyo konti na lang din siya. Yan. Ganyan na lang yung natitira niya ngayon. Pero ano pa to, malayo-layo pa yung mararating niya. Also, yung curvature the way that the sunstick is made is actually really good because it can reach those crevices on your skin, like the corners of your nose or dito sa my area, yung sa forehead and everything. By the way, may nagtanong sa isa kong TikTok video pala na kailangan daw ba lagi nag-reapply ng sunstick? And the answer there is no. Only if you're outdoors under the sun, like continuously ng mga ilang oras, then you would have to reapply at least every 2 hours. But if you're indoor naman or nasa office ka, you just need to apply your sunscreen once a day. That's it. We are finally at our last category, which are sheet masks. So, ito yung mga sheet masks na nagamit ko. I'm gonna go ahead with the Abib sheet masks first. Meron tayong Jericho Rose Jelly, yung Heartleaf Jelly, and actually, I've used another one, which is yung kulay blue nila na sheet mask. I think that's the Hyaluronic jelly, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna put a picture here so that you guys can get an idea. I loved using Abib's sheet mask line because it's just super soothing and refreshing on the skin, and overall just very hydrating, especially if you have sensitive skin and you want an extra R&R for your skin, then definitely use this. The one that I really enjoyed using this year was the Biodance Bio-Collagen Real Deep Mask. I had 3 of these. I've used up 2 already, but I really enjoy this kasi ito yung overnight mask that turns clear the next day. So, it's white kapag ka sinuot mo siya, and then matutulog ka with this mask on, and you wake up the next morning na clear na yung mask, and then you just peel it off and you have this super gorgeous na smooth skin. If you have oily and acne-prone skin, I definitely would not recommend you guys to use it every single day. Ako personally, ginagamit ko lang to kapag medyo sensitive or dehydrated or medyo inflamed yung skin ko. Kasi I treat it as like a way to lock in all of the products that I've used on my face para talagang ma-absorb siya on my skin. Parang hindi sayang, kumbaga, yung mga skincare products na ginamit ko. I don't find any need to use this yet, which is also one of the reasons why I haven't been using it yet. But whenever my skin needs extra hydration or extra care, or when it's feeling extra sensitive and irritated, I just go with the Abib sheet masks and I'm good to go. Okay, so those are all of the products that I've used this year. Pero alam ko, mas madami pa yata akong nagamit pero natapon ko na sila. Like I said earlier, I thought of this thing quite late into the year. Kaya ito lang yung mga products na meron ako dito. But yes, I hope you guys found this video insightful, and I hope it kind of helped you to, you know, decide which products you want to try, which products you're gonna skip, etc. If you guys have any questions regarding all of the products that I mentioned, or about anything actually, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. All of the details of the products are in the description box, so go ahead and check them out. That is it for this video. If you reached the end, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!